And welcome back to whatever this is.
It's called We Are Going to Not Make Any Mistakes. We're going to win the cube and look super cool.
We have a lot of options. I like Phantasmal Limits just in general. Um, I like Coalition Relic.
There is Exhume. We could start forcing the deck.
We could just start forcing Reanimator. We could hope this Compulsive Research wheels. I don't even mind that. And Phantasmal Limits is good in that deck. Hostage Taker is fine in that deck. Coalition Relic is fine. I'm fine with that. You want to just force Reanimator?
I mean, last time forcing mono red worked out perfectly. So forcing a reanimator, as long as we get a really fast reanimator, seems like it could work.
All right, let's go big or go home.
Let's force reanimator.
I like it. Una's Prowler.
Oh, discard a card. Yeah, that works.
And then we can hope Vraska's Contempt Wheels or Murderous Redcap.
Yep, those both work. Those both to jive.
Oh, Gristlebrand.
Children. Oh no, sorry, Grizzlebrand. Yep. This pack has almost everything for us. Do you see this?
Yeah, we can hope
a
that
Children
wheels.
and a Dread Return. Boy.
This is also fantastic.
Wow. Yeah, but grab Grizzlebrand. He just kind of win.
Yeah, he does do that.
He's the boy.
We'll just open these 3 cards every game and we'll just win.
I can already see the beautiful day. Wizards is like, we've got to. Sheldon's like, we've got to sell Grizzlebrand in the next set. Unban him in Commander.
Oh god, dude.
GG.
I don't talk much about competitive Commander, but fucking Razaketh is like a tier 1 card.
Wow.
There's
That's
a
crazy.
there's a combo line where you get life and death, and you use it to turn all your lands into creatures and just start sacking them off to Razaketh.
Wowee. Alright, what's what we got here that's useful?
Murderous
Vindicate.
Cut, Miscalc.
I guess we found it. What colors is the Reanimator deck ticked? Other than black, what's the second color? Blue?
So the best version of Reanimator is going to be mono black, which
Okay.
might incline us towards Murderous Cut or potentially Bloodghast if we can get a the thing where you sacrifice a creature and return to your hand and reanimate a thing.
Yeah, the Nightmare.
Recurring Nightmare. So that goes really well with that. And we could just like cut black super hard. Otherwise, we can go blue and get Miscalc. This lets us dig a bit deeper or counter something. I'm not super high on Vindicate. I don't think white does that much for this deck.
Alright, so in that case, let's get the Bloodcast.
Cool.
Like, simplicity, if we one color seems like... Alright, I'm really just kind of stoked. I don't know if this will be up for how it's work. We drafted mono red last time, and it was really consistent and great. So...
Yeah, I gotta say that the monocolor decks, if you can get them, work really well. And
Razakath.
that is Razaketh.
The only other thing would be Pact of Negation, which I guess
So
would force us to blue, so I guess that's a mistake.
I'm liking the Razaketh Bloodghast situation.
That's true. There's a Living Death also.
Living Death is also very good. It's kind of just like giant Exhume.
I think we take Living Death.
Sure, let's go
And
for
Razakath,
more.
there's a lot of large 7 mana. There's a lot of reanimation run.
That's true. There's a lot
There's
of fatties.
only like so many reanimation tools.
Speaking of, we got Tetzlamock, we got Disfigure.
I definitely want to force mono black. Tetzelmock is cool, but
We aren't reanimating him, obviously. It's just a 6/6 with Death Touch.
yeah, get the Disfigure. Sideboard, either side or main, but good card.
I think we could probably honestly main this, depending on what the rest of our deck looks like.
Yeah, like I'm totally down for mono black reanimator. As simple as we could get. And the only thing that would make me say like let's splash is like either like a really like Scarab God maybe, or we get Faithless Looting, like something really impactful.
Right, or if like the Compulsive Research wheels or something.
Yeah, the compulsive research would definitely be a reason to go blue. Oh, hello, Massacre Worm.
Massacre Worm or Maze of Ith, what do you think?
Uh, we're trying to be really fast, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Like turn 2 discard, turn 3 exhume, something like that.
Ideally.
Maze of If kind of strikes me as like a slow card.
Yeah, it's true. You do have to skip a land drop for that. Maybe Massacre Worm then.
Let's get the Massacre Worm.
Big boy.
What's that Planeswalker?
That is a Reanimator card.
Yeah, I guess we take it. The only Lingering Souls is the other one.
Yeah, I mean, there's Mirror Battlesphere as just a big boy.
I think we take the Liliana. I mean, the Liliana, if we actually play a fair game of Magic, can also just win.
Yeah, if we actually get there, it's pretty good.
Like some fair Magic, just make some zombies, eventually wrap the board.
Now, what we really need to make this work is one tutor and an entomb. Otherwise, we kind of are forced to play sort of a slower game. But hopefully, we can get there.
We got 2 more packs. We only have to start worrying till we're near the. Oh my god, take the Phyrexian Obliterator!
Yeah, I mean,
That
we're
looks
mono
like
black.
fun.
I just really like this card.
Dude, once it gets reprinted Masters 25, maybe we could get it for a reasonable price and then make mono black EDH.
We sure could. Sideboard?
Yeah, take the red cap. The sad thing is, Phyrexian Obliterator probably does very little in EDH, but it's still
Oh, yeah, it's
amazing.
pretty terrible. It's basically just unblockable 5/5.
Hey, that's, shoot, if only this could be our commander.
It's okay. Once that one, oh, there's Shieldred Dread Return.
And Dread Return! Oh my goodness.
If we take Shieldred, we don't need more big things ever again.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
And I think Dread Return's one of the weaker of the reanimation
Yeah,
spells.
no, that's fair. So we'll take
Despite
Shieldred, no more fatties. Now we're all in on, can we get some guys in the graveyard?
Yeah, we just got to put some dudes in there and get like a reanimate or something.
Like, we just need some discard. Wow, yeah, some self-discard, weird. And then we could get there.
Yeah, I'll take a Cabal Therapy any day.
Oh my goodness. This is looking... I love the simplicity. That's the thing that's got me. Like, we've got big threats to reanimate. We just need some ways to get them in the graveyard. And then I'm certain this deck's going to be solid, pretty solid.
Yep, I'm pretty happy with where we are. This is the first pack. This is a great first pack. Like, we could play all these cards and not even be sad.
Yeah. Boss pool. The cut? I like the cut.
Yeah, I don't think we're playing Garruk and Vindicate. I don't need to be white here.
If we were to be white, we would have taken the Concealed Courtyard. Oh look, we get to have Razaketh anyway, and then now we have too many fatties. Probably put the Worm in the sideboard for aggro decks.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I've played Worm in Reanimator decks before. It's fine. It's never your first pick unless you're actually going to kill him with it. Oh, well, sure.
Put that in the sideboard for I don't know what.
Once again, we are the only person in the pool drafting this color.
Sounds lovely. Alright, pack 2? Pack 2? Oh. Oh god, it's here again.
We're going to see it in every draft. We might not play it in every draft. We're going to see it in every one.
Curse to always deal with Legacy's allure. Alright.
Okay, so we have Ulamog, we have Vampire Nighthawk, we have Makeshift
Shard, of
Mannequin.
course.
I'm gonna say this one.
The instant speed reanimate with the mannequin token. Yeah, that's
Although-
reasonable.
We could say that no one's going to actually take this card, and because we're pretty obviously the only one in Reanimator since we wield all of these and take something else.
That doesn't actually sound that bad to me.
Like, based on the number of giant black things that wield, there's no chance anyone else is trying to be Reanimator right now.
In that case, is the pick the Nighthawk?
It's probably the Nighthawk if we're going to stick with mono black.
Yeah,
Other-
the Nighthawk's good.
The only other choice I would think is Gilded Lotus to just try to cast giant things, but that seems a bit slow.
I like the Nighthawk.
I agree.
Buried
Buried Alive. That's okay. Collective Brutality, I really, really want to wheel. This card is
You
fantastic.
want to take Collective Brutality instead?
I kind of do. So this lets you discard cards, and also duresses your opponent at the same time. And
I'm completely down for taking Collected Brutality over Buried Alive.
This card is
Collected
just
Brutality is
so
one of the best cards they've
Oh
ever made.
god, which one?
Hymn to Torque has the potential to win the game on the spot.
That's true. Plus it has more black symbols, and that's just better.
Desecration Demon.
I don't. We put this in against control. I don't know what this.
Oh, we can take Godless Shrine to have a splash.
Yeah, I don't think we're playing this. Let's
Yeah,
just
I'm
have
sorry.
this
I got
just
distracted by that card. Used to be like so good, but
It did.
those cards that literally died mid left standard, which is sad.
Man, I still remember that that draft where I got 2 of those somehow.
Powerful card.
That was disgusting. Okay, if we get back that Buried Alive, I'm very, very happy with where we are.
I mean, to be fair, if we're the only one in Reanimator, who else is going to take Buried Alive? Whereas anyone who's even considering Unburial Rights or Arena.
Or Freebooter. If we're trying to go
Freebooter.
fast, Freebooter is pretty good.
Take Freebooter.
I like it. Gotta go fast.
Gotta hit the ground running.
Take their removal.
Try to knock the enemy out on turn 6, with a huge momentum swing from our turn 5 reanimation.
Plus, more things to sack to Razaketh.
True, true.
I think we actually have to play Disfigure so far. We don't actually have removal otherwise, other than Murderous Cut.
Yeah, well, you could definitely stand to maybe get a Fatal Push or even a murder at this point would be acceptable.
Yeah. I think Ultimate Price is in the cube. That's pretty good.
Go for the throat?
Yeah. Or, yes,
Well,
I think
that
that's
too, I
also
guess
here.
I'm asking. But yeah, just some more cheap removal would be nice.
Just have our entire curve at 2.
That doesn't sound bad to me.
It's the number that I like to be.
Mono 2 drops, we modern boys.
Well, you do like Descendant Mindbender.
I think it's Duress.
It's probably Duress.
Don't get me wrong though, the day we finally get to take and resolve a Distended Mindbender will be a beautiful day, but I believe we take Duress here.
I do also like all 3 of these, but I think Duress is definitely the right pick.
I mean, I love Solemn. Solemn and Feel of Ruin have both immediately become really good in Commander. Oh, sorry,
Dude.
Feel of Ruin has become really good in Commander recently. Solemn's always...
Well, there's our tutor.
Dark Petition...
It's pretty easy. We can go Dark Petition into any of these.
Dark
anything.
Petition Exhume. Combo. Got him.
Every time.
Easy.
Dark Petition into Buried Alive.
If
Although
it
I guess I shouldn't count my Buried Alive chickens before they hatch. Oh.
Think we take Read the Bones here?
I almost want to take Port.
How can we take Port?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, we're playing Mono Black. We can effort. Yeah, take Port. That's fine.
I think as we don't want to like too many of these, but because we have a lot of double black spells, but I think 1 is fine.
Yeah, let's grab the Port. That is fine.
And it came
look,
back.
It came home.
Can we get the other thing?
Buried alive. Buried in memes.
Can I have? I want to imagine a world where somebody saw Buried Alive, like, pack 2, pick 6, and was like, time to force Reanimator.
I can imagine the sunglasses falling down on his head. Some epic rock music playing.
It came back.
Wow. Easy draft.
I like how we can just wheel literally anything we want. Let's see. There's a potential Wool Splash, but probably not.
Yeah, sounds fine.
I don't know what somebody could have that's going to be bigger than our things, but, well.
It came home.
We'll just take all the black cards. Don't worry about it.
Oh, alright.
We might even... We can play that.
We could splash white. Did we take a Godless Shrine? We totally took a Godless Shrine, didn't we?
We did take a Godless Shrine. If we find a couple fetches, I'll be thrilled, because, like, we really want those for Murderous Cut anyway.
Yeah.
How do we keep finding these cues where one color is just completely wide open?
You see, all we have to do is just say we're gonna force this randomly at the start, and then we continue to not be punished.
I didn't even know this was in this cube. That's actually pretty cool.
Nifty.
Commander set. Alright, last pack. Get me something good. Get me a Reanimate.
Reanimate would be good, and Entomb would be good.
Demonic
Some
Tutor.
form of tutor, yeah.
Is Demonic Tutor legal in Legacy? It's banned, right?
I don't know. Oh look,
like
there's
this.
Reanimate right there. There's
Oh, hey.
Reanimate right there.
That's a good point. Maybe I should have stayed in school. That's definitely coming back, and we're definitely taking it on the wheel.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh god, that's so good. That's 100% what we needed. I like Bone Shredder. I like Chainer's Edict. I like Languish. I like Wretched Confluence. I like...
Take the Chainer's Edict.
Yeah, and either of these... Any of these 3 is fine.
The only one of these that I think the Chainer's Edict can be splashed in a non like primary black deck, because like you don't need to flash it back to get like max value. Whereas these other ones, like Languish, is not going to be taken. I doubt the other one. I don't know. The Bone Shredder maybe, but I think this is just better than the Bone Shredder in most cases.
Yeah, Bone Shredder's the only one I could see being taken, and that would be nice again for the Razketh and for the Shieldred, but Chainer's Edict is just too solid. Deluge.
Deluge, yeah, we'll take Deluge.
Good to have a sweeper.
It's always crazy. Like I see one card, like, oh, that card's fine. Then like 2 seconds later, I see a card that's like infinitely better. Looking at the Gifted Ether board, and I was like, yeah, that's a good card. 2/2, Death Touch, Lifelink. Oh, there's nice. There's the Deluge over there.
Oh, we could just kill everything.
We could block one thing, or we could kill everything. Not sure.
Yeah, I guess we have to be a little bit careful between Reanimate and Deluge and Gristlebrand to not kill ourselves, but...
Oh, we could definitely kill ourselves if we screw around, but
we have
we also could win.
we could just win. It's true.
Oh, Damnation seems pretty good.
I like Damnation. I like Skin Render. Damnation's just better Skin Render.
Damnation and Skin Render cost the exact same amount of mana, and Damnation does a better job of killing the board. We'll take Damnation.
I like it.
Uh,
Whip and Hex Mage are both great.
I like. I think Hex Mage is the pick, just because the whip. I mean, the whip will get us, will make us we don't die, but the whip exiles the thing afterwards, which is really bad.
Yeah, and it is pretty slow. It's probably Hex Mage.
Yeah.
Probably sided.
From the sideboard, I mean, Hex Mage kills any planeswalker, which is nice.
Well.
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 All right, sure. Oh wait,
Well.
that discards cards from my hand. Perfect. Oh, there isn't two. It's easy. It's too easy.
All right. So if you could make a mono black reanimator deck with any black card in the cube, what would it look like?
Well.
I think it would look a lot like this.
So you're telling me is if we ever try to force monocolor, we just get everything. No one else is trying.
It doesn't. It becomes it. Okay. So, we already have 3 cuts to make. I don't think we need Living Death. I don't think we need Liliana Death's Majesty.
Throw those Rise from the Graves where they belong, in the trash.
Lightning Greaves doesn't even sound bad.
Take it. Why not?
Let's just put these over here.
Lightning Greaves plus Grizzlebrand.
Yeah, that feels pretty good.
That's disgusting. That's really hard to kill, actually.
Yeah. Even, like, Vampire Nighthawk is fine with that.
Wow. Turn 2 Lightning Greaves, turn 3 Vampire Nighthawk, swing for 2.
Fair. Like, that just beats Burn, right?
Honestly, they would have they would struggle. It definitely sounds like a problem.
Yeah.
Is it a Malicious Affliction?
It's pretty good.
No, we'll take it. That's a good card.
But we could be Godpharaoh's Gift.
I'm sad to say I don't know why Godpharaoh's Gift is even in the cube, since there's so many better reanimation tools at lower mana costs.
I did try it exactly once. Oh,
there's
look,
Bone Shredder.
they all came back.
Oh, wow.
I think it's Bone Shredder. We have 2 sweepers already. It could be this just to draw cards, but Bone Shredder synergizes with, like, stuff.
Let's take the Bone Shredder. He's our Bone Shredder's a friend. We've used him twice before.
Yeah, plus keeping low curve is good.
Yeah, like always. The lower the curve, the better.
Speaking of,
Yeah, you gifted Etherborn.
side against Burn.
Burn dead.
God,
Take that
literally
thing.
every card. I don't understand.
I mean, if we keep doing this, eventually we have to get at least one draft where it looks like we're competing for a deck.
I don't know if that's possible.
Then again, I mean, not having to compete with your other drafters, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying the fact that I don't have to try.
That's true.
Sure.
The whip is here. I mean, once again,
Actually,
that could be.
that might be better.
Nah, sure. Let's grab it. There's a reality where we could have been like, sure, why not? There's a reality where we could have been the what's it called, the Vampire Nighthawk Voltron deck.
Yeah, right. Okay. So we have a lot of cuts to make.
How many? 5?
5. Yeah. Okay. So cards that I think we have to keep: Razaketh, Gristlebrand, Shieldred,
Yep.
Dark Petition.
Yep.
Obliterator we don't have to have. Desecration Demon's probably a cut.
Get rid of the Desecration Demon.
Damnation's definite. Drelf's Messenger is probably a cut. Nighthawk, Liliana, Deluge, Buried Alive. Questionable there. Questionable there. I like all these. Bloodghast is... It
You don't need it.
synergizes. All of these are fantastic. Except maybe Disfigure. All of these are absolutely fantastic. So that's 19 cards, and then pick your favorite 4 of these.
Favorite 4 of those? How many
Yep.
cards do we have that reanimate right now?
We have Exhume, Reanimate. That's a good point. Let's get that makeshift mannequin in here.
Yeah, let's let's not forget the plan.
All right, 3 more. I want to say Disfigure,
Yep.
Bone
I like
Shredder, and I kind of want to try Lightning Greaves.
All right. A small part of me cries that we're putting the Phyrexian Obliterator in the sideboard, but let's
I mean,
give it a shot.
if you can find a cut for it, I'm perfectly happy
No.
to try
The
it.
Phyrexian Obliterator is literally would just be a backup plan. Our deck is better without it. We're not playing like a mono black aggro deck. We're playing a mono black combo deck.
We could be playing a mono black aggro deck.
Yes, that's true. We can play the Murderous Redcap in that. That's
Like
hilarious.
Bloodghast, Drelf's Messenger, Obliterator, just like scale the fucking uh, curve. All right, add some base clans and call it a day.
Yep.
That's a deck.
Spicy as heck.
All right, we will see you in the games.
Thanks for watching.